Welcome to the Coaching Carousel Dynasty. Now, in our journey here at Missouri so far, it's actually been very, very good. We are 3-3. Yeah, that's not the greatest record, but we are 3-0 in the SEC, on top of the SEC West. And we're starting to get some noise going in Mizzou. Starting with recruiting, we have a very good corner coming in Jarrett Miller. He is our first recruit that committed to our school, but it gets better from there. We actually go ahead and recruit a middle linebacker, Willie Barr, who's going to be 75 overall, but that's not it. Joe Hall, a 4-star, number 4 ranked defensive tackle in the country, ends up coming to Mizzou. He is going to be very, very good for our defense. And then lastly, Chad Wright. He's going to be a decent outside linebacker to develop, but we have 3 really good pieces on defense right there in recruiting. But on the offensive side of the recruiting, our top 3 players right now are all receivers. We do not have a dynamic receiver right now we can go to and be a guy that can really change the game. So that's going to be our goal here in recruiting. First, Jeremy Woods, a guy who's going to be more athletic than anything, 6'2", 194, good size, number 20th in the country at receiver. Next is Quentin Darby. He is a good route runner, 84 route running. We don't know too much about him, but he might not be that quick with 81 acceleration. But the guy I really like here is Joey Jones. He is a 4-star athlete, the number 30 ranked athlete out of Ohio. You see we're going out of Ohio quite a bit. If we unlock his ratings, he ends up with 94 route running and 82 release. This is what we've been waiting for, a guy that can just free himself up, get open all game long. We had that last year with our slot receiver, and along with season number 1 also with Javonte Kinsey. We need one of those guys back. So the first game of this episode, we go up against South Carolina. They are 4-2 on the season, and we are on the road. So this is a tough matchup. Luis Galvez gets us going with a gain of 22 right there. And now we're on the other side of the 50. Wilfer, quick throw, and that is Antonio Cole on the outside. A gain of 12. Cole is lined up at the number 1 spot on the depth chart. We'll see if he can take that next step. Second and goal, quick throw, that's caught! Jadon Richards with a catch I've never seen in NCAA football. He goes back with one hand and snags it. What a catch by Richards. And that one will get us on the board here, 7-0. And here we go. Now into the fourth quarter. Both teams struggling to score the football. Wilford throws short. That one's caught by Cole. It's a gain of 3. Now inside the 10. It's a 3rd and 4. South Carolina sends the pressure. They tip it. And a diving attempt by Galvez ends up falling to the ground. And we will settle for 3. But South Carolina struggles to score also. So now we just try to use the clock up. Here is Galvez with a catch. He fights forward for a gain of 11. And that one will go for a first down. A minute and a half to go. You got to think one more first down will win this one. Wilford throws to the sideline, and Jadon Richards has it. A gain of 18. And one more run to run out the clock. Here is Caden Walker. And we will win this one on the road in a very low-scoring game. 10-7, a defensive struggle in this one. I guess a defensive game in this one. And we end up with our 4th win of the season. And we are officially 4-0 in conference play to add to that. So the next game on our schedule is at Kentucky. And you can just see right here, we are still on top of the SEC East standings. 4-0, 4-3 overall now. South Carolina drops to 3-3. And just looking at, what we look like right now, we actually are ranked pretty good on defense. And offense, not so great. But that's kind of what we got going into the SEC against tough SEC defenses. Here's Luis Galvez with the first catch of the Kentucky game, and he puts it on the ground. It's a gain of 12, luckily going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 11 stretch play. This is Jameis Johnson. He's probably going to be our first 1,000-yard rusher of this series. He goes for 7, 3rd and 3. Wilford has options. He waits the last possible second and throws it to a wide open Antonio Cole. It's a gain of 11 for a first down. 1st and 10 now at the 40. Wilford, good block by the running back, Caden Walker, and he does free up some space to pick up a gain of 6. Now a 3rd and 4, running an option. This time, Wilford keeps it. He pitches it at the last second, and somehow Jeremy Fivecoat is not looking for the pitch. It falls out of bounds. It's a 4th and 4 now. We're going to allow him to go for this one. Now in the pistol, here is Wilford in the pocket. Pressure gets to him, but he gets rid of the football. Nathan Claflin has it. It's a gain of 8. We convert the first down. So 1st and 10 now. Here is Wilford. Play action fake. He rolls to the right side, trying to get away from the defense, tackled from behind. And it looks like Wilford is shaken up on the play. So in comes Jacob Hill, who started this season as the starter. He is more the mobile of the two, as he gives the ball off to Caden Walker for a gain of 4. We haven't went back to Jacob Hill since game number 2, about a quarter into that game. We haven't went back since. 3rd and 5, another option play. Hill keeps it, and Hill will get inside the 10. Galvez just absolutely missed a block on that one. It's a gain of 10 yards. So 1st and goal now. Hill inside the 10. Quick throw to the flat. It's going to be Jameis for the touchdown. That's got to feel good for Jacob Hill. His first touchdown back since losing his job about 4 games ago. More than 4, but I think it was like 5 or 6 games ago. Here is Hill now scrambling to the right side. This is what he does best. Extending plays, picking up first downs. So now here is Hill. Play action fake. Throw it to the right side. That's Jeremy Fivecoat. And a great throw by Hill. His confidence is starting to build. It's not like he was an inaccurate thrower, but sometimes he was just a bit erratic. 1st and 10 now. Here is Johnson up the middle. That one will go for a gain of 4. Jameis Johnson averaging 6 yards per carry this year. He has been, the star running back that he's supposed to be. Hill, good blocking by Jameis. Here's a throw to the sideline. That's caught by Jadon Richards. It's a gain of 25 yards. Good throw by Hill. Inside the 10 now. Hill from the shotgun. Quick throw. It's Fivecoat. Touchdown. 8 yards out, and Hill with 2 touchdown passes. We aren't asking him to throw a whole lot. 5 of 6. 2 of those completions are 6 points. So here we go, 14-0 here, and we're still in the first half. Here is Glenn Turner across the middle, and that's a gain of 21. The 5'8" receiver will get open on that play. Good throw by Hill. 1st and 10 and about a minute and a half to go. Here running Antonio Cole in motion, and a good cut up the middle. That's a first down run by the receiver on the jet sweep. And now we're across the 50, a minute 15 to go. We can use our time on this one, use the clock. Here's a throw to the left side, and that is going to be caught. It's Fivecoat again. Gain of 16. Luis Galvez and Fivecoat have been the 2 favorite targets so far, it seems like, this year. It fluctuates each game, though. Here's a quick throw. That's caught by Fivecoat, a gain of 11. So just about a minute to go here in the first half. At the 20, it's a read option, and Hill keeps it. Oh, he had 6 in front of him. A good tackle by Trevin Wallace will stop that touchdown score. That one would have been a 20-yard run. 3rd and 10, 30 seconds to go. Hill throws to the sideline. It's Glenn Turner again. And one thing I like about this offense that's different from the offenses of the past, everybody touches the rock. Inside the 5 now. This is a 3rd and goal. Jameis Johnson to the 1. He gets hit hard, but our head coach calls a timeout, and he actually calls in the kicking unit instead of letting the offense go for it at the 1. We settle for 3, but it's still a 17-point lead at half. So now into the 3rd quarter now. Up by 14 at this point. Kentucky does knock on 3 points. Galvez runs in motion. Hill still in the game. He looks like he's going to complete this game at quarterback, as Wilford is officially ruled out for the rest of the game. As we'll see if Hill can come up with a win. Handoff, Jameis Johnson to the left side. He's got space, and he will get tackled at about the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Play action fake again. Hill to the right side. Throwing, and that's Jadon Richards to the 5. Diving for the pylon. He's marked down at the 1. But how about the throws from Jacob Hill today? First and goal now. Here's a handoff. This is Caden Walker for the touchdown. He will score 24-3. It looks like Kentucky just cannot keep up. As now we're into the fourth quarter, up by 21. Hill, play action fake, and a wide open Nathan Claflin. He gets it to about the 34-yard line, a gain of 22 yards. And a good throw by Hill again. He's having a great game today. Now in the pocket, throws across the middle, and that is going to be Antonio Cole for a gain of 7. We will actually hurry this up to the line and go for it because the coach will settle for 3, but we want to be more aggressive. Here's a handoff. This is Jameis breaking a tackle. Gain of 6. This offense is looking good today. Now a minute 20 to go. Handoff. Johnson. Good blocking. And it's another 11-yard gain and a first down for Johnson. Approaching 100 yards. He probably won't get it in this game, though. Now the full house pistol formation. Caden Walker for his second score of the day from 7 yards out. In Missouri, 5-0 in SEC play. Just incredible. We lost 3 non-conference games, and then we go into conference play and win 5 straight. Jacob Hill gets the game ball. A great game for him, filling in for Bubba Wilford. And it was just one of those games where you didn't know what was going to happen, but the vet stepped up, got it done on the road at that. And our defense, how about holding them to 3 points? And receiving wise, 5 Colt had a good game, but you can just see everybody just touches the ball in the offense. Nobody really puts up huge numbers. That's what we've done the entire year so far. As we're now 8 games in, going into game number 9. And this one will be against Tennessee, who is 1-5 in the SEC. Actually, one of the worst ranked defenses in the country, 109th in points given up per game. So maybe that's something to look out for this time. Will we put up big numbers as Bubba Wilford returns to the starting lineup at quarterback? So we are at home for this matchup, looking to go 6-0 in SEC play. Here is Wilford scrambling. He throws this one, but he's sacked. Tackled from behind by their star, Bryson Eason, as he gets to the quarterback. Eason leads the SEC in sacks so far this year. Wilford winds up, throws this one deep, and it's caught. Jadon Richards, 46 yards. He plucks it out of the air. And what a play. Inside position. And now we're inside the 5 eventually. 3rd and goal now. Here's a handoff. This is Jameis Johnson, but a great play by the defensive line, getting in the backfield. Dominic Bailey. It's a loss of 3. We settle for 3. Later on in the second quarter, here's Missouri threatening to score again. Jameis Johnson. There's Eason again. A big hit on Jameis. He's got 4 tackles, 2 for loss today. That backs us up to the 6. 3rd and goal. Wilford in the pocket. Quick throw. Antonio Cole has it. He may have got to the 1. It's a gain of 5. 4th and goal. Here's a handoff. Johnson. He gets it for the touchdown. And we do sneak it in that time, and it's a 3-point lead with about a minute 12 to go. As we hop into the second half, Tennessee answers right back. It's 13-10. Here's a quick throw, and that's Glenn Turner who has it. It's a gain of 16 yards and another first down here for this offense. But Tennessee is really, really playing some good defense along with some good offense as they have the 3-point lead. Here's Wilford throwing deep down the right side. That's caught. Jeremy 5 Coat. I was nervous about that throw. Is now that gets us to about the 25. A quick throw, and that's caught by Jadon Richards, who had that incredible catch there in the first quarter. His second catch of the game goes for another first down. So 1st and 10. Handoff. Johnson hit hard at the 2. And now it's 2nd and goal. Johnson stays into the game. Handoff, and he picks it up. 2 yards out. but Tennessee answers right back again. Anything you can do, they can do better. And now we have the length of the field once again to go. Here is Wilford scrambling to the right side, avoids Eason, but Eason may have made that throw harder than it needed to be. It's Turrentine for the interception. That's why you have elite pass rushers like Eason, forcing you out of the pocket, forcing you to make bad throws. And Tennessee capitalizes. This 27-17. So here is Jadon Richards trying to get us back into this game. That's a 20-yard catch. He's at 95 yards receiving. Believe it or not, we have no receivers who have reached 100 yards so far. That's a throw to Antonio Colton down the right side. A gain of 36 yards for the first down. Now inside the 15, a minute 18 to go. Wilford, play action fake, rolls to the left side. He's got options. Will he try something? He's just going to try to scramble and picks up 8 yards. Now at the 5-yard line, Wilford in the pocket. He's got all day. He quick throws across the middle. It's Glenn Turner, 5 yards out. And now we're down by 4, 3 with the field goal. But it all comes down to this. An onside kick here. Can Missouri do it? Here we go. The onside kick is up and recovered. Tennessee will upset Missouri on the road. And we will receive our first SEC loss of the season. A tough game here as we turned the ball over late in this game and we just did not recover. We were scoring pretty much on every drive, but Tennessee was answering as well. And that ended up being the difference, 27-24. And that was kind of a bad loss because Tennessee came into that game 1-5 in conference play. We give them their second conference win. And we'll see what that does to the standings as well. Jameis Johnson, 16 for 94, 2 touchdowns. Hill came in, ran one time for 29 yards, so a big run from him. Glenn Turner, 4 for 33. He had the only score through the air, but Jadon Richards did have a big game, 4 for 95 from him. So after that game, we actually drop in the standings to number 2 in the SEC East. But there is some good news. The team above us, Florida, we play them next episode right before Thanksgiving. So we'll have to see what happens as Missouri looks to possibly go to an SEC championship. But we have 3 more teams to get through. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on.